So if you see this on your car, don't touch it and ask for help. Yes, if a flock of seagulls have used your car for their carpet bombing run, then be sure not to touch… Wait, what? Oh, that's a different video. Sorry, my bad. I'll do this other one. Let's start again. Criminals regularly invent new scam schemes to rid you of your car or belongings that you forgetfully leave in it. Sometimes these schemes are just advanced variations of some long-running scams. But more and more often nowadays, robbers involve modern technologies in their crimes. One of such achievements of technological advance sets fear in the eyes of its numerous victims. Luckily, if you know about this trick, you won't have any difficulties protecting yourself, your family, and your friends, and will easily avoid falling a victim to criminals. GPS tracker on your car. One of the most dangerous scams on the roads nowadays is the scam which involves a new generation of GPS trackers. Roadside robbers can attach such trackers to your car with one very clear purpose we'll tell you about later. When these devices first appeared, they were used by the military, police, and even special services. With the help of GPS trackers, they were following criminals and terrorists. The devices were mostly unavailable for common citizens. But time passes, and nowadays more and more people get access to these trackers simply by buying them on non-official sites on the internet. The GPS trackers criminals use are also called magno-trackers, as they are magnetic. It makes it easier for a robber to attach it to your car. What's more, criminals often throw the trackers out of the window of their car that is passing by your vehicle. Also, there are special cannons that can shoot particular types of magno-trackers at your car. Being magnetic, they easily stick to the vehicle and start their dirty work. Why do criminals need these trackers? Well, they use them to stalk you, pure and simple. The trackers will lead robbers to your flat or house. In addition, they will be able to find out when you leave your car in a deserted place and get inside. Some scary individuals, and in comparison with them, road robbers look like lambs, use these magno GPSs to stalk their victims. For example, there was a case when a jealous ex-husband was planning to attack his ex-wife using the data he had been collecting from the tracker that he had secretly attached to her car. The man had even prepared a weapon for the attack. The woman was extremely lucky that a mechanic in the garage noticed the tracker and removed it. What's even more shocking and frightening, these GPS trackers can inform criminals where you are even if you're traveling abroad. In this case, they know your definite location as well as when your house stays empty and ready to be burgled. That's why if you see a tracker on your car, be extremely cautious. If you have noticed it without any difficulties, it has probably been thrown out of a car window. In this case, someone is most likely waiting when you stop the car and get out to get rid of it. Exactly at this moment, criminals may try to attack and rob you. They may also wait until you get home to figure out where you live. But it gets even scarier if you find such a device in an out-of-the-way place, for example, underneath your car. Remember that in this case, you shouldn't be too shy to raise the alarm. Criminals have taken pains to conceal the tracker from your attention. This means they are targeting specifically you. So, if you locate a magnetic tracker attached to your car, that's what you should do. Remove it in a random place that is far from your home or work and is off the way to these locations. After you remove the tracker, take a photo of the device to provide some evidence to the police. Leave the tracker on the ground, remember the place where it happened, and drive as far away as possible. Only after that, call the police. Having the information that you will provide, the police will have higher chances to catch those who use magno trackers illegally. While criminals can target your home while you're away, a vacation in a foreign country can turn out a pretty dangerous adventure as well. The thing is that people tend to feel more relaxed on holiday, that's why they just don't register the same threat they are well aware of in their home country. For example, in Spain, there have been numerous cases when criminals targeted drivers of foreign-registered cars. Roadside thieves pretended to have problems with their car, and when friendly foreigners stopped to help them, criminals robbed them, taking all cash and passports. That's why there are some road safety measures when abroad. Be extra cautious of those people who flag you down. Your valuables should not only be out of reach, but also out of sight. If you leave your car, take all valuable belongings with you. Always park your car in sight. If you are cautious and attentive, no robbers will be able to spoil your rest. According to Arrive Alive campaign information, car robbers more and more frequently use a smash-and-grab approach. They come up to your car when you're waiting at a traffic light or suffer in a traffic jam, smash the car window, and grab anything expensive they can see. There are two ways how to avoid such a situation. While you can do nothing with waiting in traffic, you can cover the windows of your car with a protective safety film. If you can't or don't want to do this, leave your car windows slightly open, just about an inch. Both methods will make it much harder to break the windows fast. The thing is that robbers need a fast getaway. If they have to bash your car window again and again, they will most likely get caught. So, do everything you can to make your windows as impact absorbent as possible. Here are some more recommendations how to ensure the safety of your car. By the way, all of them have been provided by a former car thief. That's why the guy knows what he's talking about. He recommends to leave your doors open and your windows rolled down if you park your car in a bad neighborhood. Take absolutely all valuables with you, but don't lock the car. The man assures that in such areas, if anyone decides to break into your car, they will do this no matter what. And this way, you will at least keep your windows intact. At the same time, always lock your car and leave its windows up when you leave it in a good neighborhood. Now, this may sound paradoxical and risky. That's why to follow or not to follow this recommendation is up to you. Leave anything that has value – CDs, sports equipment, GPS, suitcases – in the trunk of your car. The thing is, thieves have limited time, about 20 seconds, to break in and get everything they deem useful. This is the reason they never have time to check the trunk. If you want to make your vehicle unappealing to car robbers, make it as messy inside as possible. The former car thief admitted that when he had seen cars filled with junk to the brim, he had just passed on them. It demanded too much time to figure out if there was anything of value in the vehicle. Park in well-lit areas. Under a street lamp, criminals feel uncomfortable and exposed. That's why they're much more likely to break into a car that is parked in darkness. Don't leave anything, literally anything, inside. No loose change, no sports equipment, no cool t-shirts, no tiny screwdrivers, and no tape measure. As the professional stated, it hadn't been a problem for him to break into a car to get 75 cents. But the owner of the car had to deal with insurance and broken windows. So don't tempt. Make sure that the measures you've taken to protect your car are visible. If you've chained a spare tire to your car, which you should definitely do, make sure potential criminals can see the chain. And if you have a blinking red light of a car alarm, it doesn't matter whether it's real or fake, thieves will never approach your vehicle. So, which preventive measures to scare away car thieves do you take? Tell us all about it in the comments below. And don't forget to click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.